talking mega mansions. They're still being built. Juliet Chung is right here, and she's going to tell us about it. Now, when I say big, how big are we talking about?
We're talking about 30,000 square feet, 50,000 square feet, and more.
And who are the folks who are building these?
Well, you know, it spans across a wide spectrum of different occupations, but as you can imagine, they're the very wealthy. And what's interesting about this is that this is occurring even as the rest of the new construction that's going on is downsizing. You know, the new homes that are being built on average in 2010 were under 3,000 square feet, and these are 10 times that size and more.
And so, a couple people that you've spoken to about their homes. Let's have some names. We want to know the names.
Well, there's Tom Brady and Gisele Bundchen.
We know them.
They just finished building an 18,000 roughly square foot home in Brentwood, sort of a Tony area of LA. And it's in a gated community. As you might expect, there's a gym, big emphasis on fitness. Right. There's a master suite that connects to an outdoor bath area with a saltwater plunge pool and an outdoor shower. And it's kind of cool. They have fun features like accessing the home over a bridge that's over a pond, so the home connects via bridge from a motor court.
Again, we're talking about Tom Brady and his wife Gisele.
Yeah.
I guess he doesn't need that extra drawer for the extra Super Bowl ring at this point.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry, had to say it. We're in New York. We're in New York. All right, so that's one. Now give us another feel for somebody else.
You know, okay, another really fun house is that of, let's see, Anthony Pritzker. He's an heir to the Hyatt Hotel fortune, and he's building a home. He just finished building a home out in
Looking
LA.
at it right now?
That home is 49,300 square feet. As you can see,
it looks like an office building almost.
Well, you know, it's as big as hotels can be, and certainly what builders say is when you get to the 20,000 square foot mark and above, what you're really talking about is sort of a commercial grade construction project, not residential anymore. And the interesting thing about some of these homes is they also, like Sheryl Sandberg's home, have these great underground spaces crammed with amenities. So for the Pritzker home, you have a 2-level basement. There's a game room, there's a bowling alley, there's toy storage, a coat room, the list sort of goes on.
And it looks like, at least when we were looking at photos of that house, that there were a lot of solar panels, maybe for electricity as well as hot water. Do you see a trend, and this is sort of a weird thing to say, but with some of these moguls trying to reduce their carbon footprint even as they make a bigger footprint?
Well, you know, I think that there's always sort of, one builder was saying, if you have to ask how much it costs, you probably shouldn't be doing it. So if you're worried about things like high electricity bills, then building one of these mega mansions probably is not a good idea. But even at that level, you know, trying to be green, trying to keep those monthly bills down when you can is sort of a good thing. So you see things like low flow water systems, solar panels, etc.
So what does this mean in terms of whether the moguls are feeling like it's appropriate to be spending lavishly again? I mean, around 2008, we saw folks saying, oh, no, even the very wealthy saying, we're going to downsize a little bit. Now, maybe that didn't mean downsizing the way it did to the rest of the world, but they at least were being cautious about their plans, and they weren't trying to build these mega mansions. Seems like that's shifting now.
Yeah, there certainly was that feeling of maybe now in 08 was not the right time to be building that big house on the hill, but builders are saying if they saw a downturn, sort of a decrease in business, that's really disappeared, and folks are going ahead and breaking ground on these big projects. And one thing that they really emphasize is, though some folks might think it's unseemly to go ahead and be building these really big homes, on the other hand, they provide employment for a really sort of mini economy almost, you know.
You almost need consultants to come in, everybody to help you navigate everything that's there.
Yeah, we're really talking about something different from building a 4,000 square foot home.
That sounds like a good selling point to your neighbors, right? I'm helping the economy with my mega mansion, but they've got ice cream parlors, golf simulating machines, the works in there.
Yoga studios, dance studios. If you can think of it, it's been built.